Look, I can definitely vouch and say that I came from very humble beginnings. I stayed in a homemade gypsy caravan until I was 14 years old with my mum and dad and my two sisters. And so, but it didn't feel humble, it didn't feel poor or anything, it was just life. We just got on with it. It was quite good. I don't think there was anything wrong with it. And I've never craved money. Money has never, nor Christina, my wife, none of us have craved money. But what we do crave is success or competition and winning. Making fresh chilled pet food is quite unique globally, because globally the big companies can't do it. It's too difficult logistically, and dealing with a fresh product that's got a 6-week shelf life, it's too hard. The big guys want to make tins or dry food that lasts for 2 years and make copious amounts of it and sell it off into warehouses and sell it off. But so we were doing principally chilled pet food and some kangaroo processing and what have you. And then in July last year, a big company in Australia called Bush's Pet Foods, which were sort of half run by banks and foreign exchange dealers and accountants and what have you. They went into receivership very quickly, and that was an opportunity for us. And I gathered the clan around me and said, guys, we'll get one crack at taking this quantum leap into the next size. So back then we had about 3 or 4 factories with about 300 staff. That was what we had. If that's how you judge something, that's what we had. And then we bought this Bush's thing from the receiver, and it was an awful mess. It was losing $400,000 every week, $22 million a year it was losing. There's many reasons for that, but principally lack of common sense was the number one reason. And so we bought it, and very quickly, because prior to that I was almost semi-retired, I decided that I didn't want to keep going being this Rupert Murdoch thing. And your kid's Lachlan Murdoch never gets the sunshine on him. He's always going to be in the shadow. And I don't want to do that. And still to this day I don't want to do that. I've got 4 very capable kids and some good people around me, and I want them to shine and make their mark. So a year or so ago I was almost in semi-retirement, and then this thing came up, and so I said, right, we're going to have a crack at this. They decided. I was advising them to do it, but they decided, yeah, let's give it a crack. And so we got stuck in, and we fixed it within a couple of months, and now the financial year's over. It's very profitable, and on applying a bit of common sense and logic. And there was far too many people doing reports they were supposed to be making pet food. There was 65 people in the office, and I think 55 of them were making reports for each other. And they all had assistants and Blackberries and laptops and cars, and they should have been making pet food. That's what we're doing now. So basically, we're got a huge cannery making canned pet food, and a huge dry factory making dry food. And we aim to be, a very distinct number 2 behind Pedigree and Whiskas, who are the world leaders.